think about it. And I started playing poker, and then I never did anything else. Because once I sat down at a poker table, I was like, oh, wait, no, this is what I want to do.
Right.
You know?
So that's when it became your career choice, right then, in Montana.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I sat down and I started playing, and it was like, what I tell people all the time is like, what else was I going to do? I'd spent my life playing games.
Yeah.
Like, that was all I did when I was growing up. So it was a completely natural fit for me, and I loved it. It was just like so intellectually stimulating. It's so cool, and it was honestly like a great way for me to bond with my brother, which was no small part of it because my brother and I are so close. And I loved that I could do something that he was doing too. So there was that kind of sibling thing going on, not a rivalry, but like an admiration. I want to be like him.
Yeah.
You know, which is when I was growing up, I always wanted to be like my brother. Like he was like my idol. Yeah. So that included the bad things too, by the way. He was also responsible for all the bad things I ever did.
You don't want to tell us a bad thing.
Sure. No, I mean the first time, the first pot I ever smoked was with my brother. I mean, give me a break, right? So it's like, ooh, he's cool. Let me smoke pot too. But both of us don't do that anymore. But but no. So I mean, it was so. I mean, I remember when I just first sat down at a table and it was like,
you loved it.
Yeah. I was like, this is why, because, I was like, I sort of felt like at that moment that the reason why I'd never been able to make a decision about what I wanted to do was because I hadn't really thought that what I wanted to do was a job. Yeah. Because if you grew up playing games, it's like at that time it wasn't on TV. Nobody told you that you could make your living playing games, right? So it was like this door opened up for me, like, oh, wait a minute, I can make a living at the thing that I've always done.
Right.
Which is really cool.
All right, let's flash forward to 2000. You make the final table of the World Series main event. You're over.
Really pregnant.
Yes, you're over 8 months pregnant.
I had the baby like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, with your third child?
That was my third, yeah, Lucy.
Tell me about that experience.